And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Chad Kuhl is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alexi Amarista. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there for strike one, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. The 2-1 home. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Mike Fiers will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Chris Bostic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Amarista's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still no score. Nick Castellanos now. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a perfect 2 for 2. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
James Martin.
Stepping in now, Zane Barton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Coming to the plate now, John Hicks, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 12.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mlb18. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that one just missed outside. 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Saunders is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Martin is there to put it away for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. This one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. Cabrera is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he has a 3-for-12 line. Fires into his motion. First pitch on the way. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. from the stretch. Pitch popped up. Cabrera shading to his right, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now here's the Detroit pitcher, Mike Fiers. 9-1-2 due up.
Mike Fiers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alexi Amarista. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Iglesias, base runner at first with 1 out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Saunders. He gets there, and that's the second out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael Saunders. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mata moves over. He's got it 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Amarista there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Bostic.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bostic. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it all and he let it fly.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball one. Frazier is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Josh Bell the next to hit. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Comes set and the 0-1. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. He'll throw home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Pirates strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Zane Barton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He popped out in his first trip. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next for the Tigers, John Hicks hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Hicks stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Polanco. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Josh Bell the next to hit. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in.
High and deep to right center. Barton racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gets chased, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Lifted the other way to left center. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. Here's David Freese to stand in. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Martin is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at 3rd with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fly ball out toward right field. Martin is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 12. Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A cold strike on the inside corner.
No balls. 1 strike.
A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Fiers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In there, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista. Line drive, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Still 1-2. Fires on third. Iglesias over at second. Amarista at first. 1 gone. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Nick Castellanos now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And he won't get it as X down for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Roll, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Mlb18.
He swings and grounds it to short.
The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers are out in front, 3-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Barton has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 39.
Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Bostic. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, still down 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Michael Mlb18.
Ready for another chance, Zane Barton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Zane Barton.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in once again, Mlb18. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Corey Dickerson.
Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mata on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that would bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Taken high and deep to right. Martin going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Line drive, base hit.
And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-2 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Francisco Cervelli.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Giro? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box, Michael Saunders. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Freeze is on his way home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Kirby St. John takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
St. John.
Josh Harrison will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Amarista has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Chris Bostic is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mata sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Josh Bell the next to hit. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 8 runs already in this inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hicks is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jeimer Candelario is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jeimer Candelario. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31, A.J. Tuchel. Leading off for Detroit, third baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Alexi Amarista. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Schugel has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ballgame when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Line hard, but foul. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers 4. Travis Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Travis Wood.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Freese hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Career head-to-heads with Travis Wood.
He's 4 for 14. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 12, Michael.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Wood gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Here's a pop-up now. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Ready for another shot now. Nicholas Castellanos trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Mlb18. Skied down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zane Barton. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended, and there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Zane Barton has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration, you get the first 2 out in the inning, you think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Lined into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Victor Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
George Canto trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Tigers get just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pittsburgh leads this one 8-5. Johnny Barbado will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Johnny Barbado.
Sean Rodriguez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Bostic. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Felipe Rivero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
73, Felipe Rivero.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 now.
No strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Frazier comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as you take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Next for the Tigers, Alexi Amarista. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Amarista brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging. chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-5 tonight. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Feliz earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.